Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull here once again to update you guys on the greatest and latest news and rumors of the crypto world. Let's get right into it. Well, I found this cool little article about taxes, guys, and it reads like this. Senate proposal for crypto tax exception is long overdue. 4 senators are fighting to exempt low-value crypto transactions from federal taxation. Congressional approval for their proposal is long overdue. Bitcoin policy has been the talk of the town in Washington, D.C. ever since former President Donald Trump, also Republican Senator Cynthia Lummis, and presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. all announced their support for a strategic Bitcoin reserve at the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville. Yet the renewed introduction of another proposal in Congress flew under the radar, and it's long overdue, creating a tax exemption for taxpayers who pay with cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has become many things to many people, but one of the original purposes was to create a new kind of money. Yet capital gain taxes act as a major obstacle to achieving this end. Just consider how complicated the tax makes something as simple as buying a cup of coffee with Bitcoin. First, a sales tax is usually a flat percentage added on the bill by the merchant. But figuring out what you owe for the capital gains tax falls on you. It requires you to report the sale price, cost, timeline, and also the gains or loss associated with each transaction. All of this information must be recorded on a Schedule D form of a 1040 form to find the tax owed. Second, capital gains tax rates are specifically structured to encourage long-term holdings. In other words, the tax discourages people from using cryptocurrency as money. It's as if the government was telling you that you can't cash your paycheck for a year or you'll be fined. Between the compliance burden and the incentive structure, the capital gains tax is a major barrier that stops people from using cryptocurrency as money. In fact, just reading this description is likely to discourage people from even considering spending cryptocurrency, no matter how many Bitcoin accepted here signs they see. This problem is one that members of Congress have been seeking to solve for a few years. As part of that effort, Loomis and Senator Ted Budd, Kirsten Sinema, and Kirsten Gillibrand introduced a proposal, the Virtual Currency Tax Fairness Act, to the 118th Congress in July. As Coin Center's Landon Cinda described it, the bill creates a sensible de minimis exemption from capital gains tax for low-value cryptocurrency transactions in day-to-day use. How could this exemption work in practice? Broadly speaking, if a person uses cryptocurrency to buy something that costs less than $200, then only the sales tax would apply. Cinda further pointed out that the proposal mirrors existing rules where U.S. laws provide a similar exception for foreign currency. There are a few strings attached though. First, and most obviously, a transaction must be made for a good or service in order to be eligible for the exception. Capital gains would still apply if someone were simply cashing out their holdings. In fact, capital gains would also still apply for purchases made with the intent to flip or resell the goods in question. So the senators seem to be focused on solely creating a safe harbor for small consumer purchases made using cryptocurrency. One small concern with the approach, however, is in the way the bill aggregates related transactions. From a technical perspective, the condition seems like an attempt to prevent people from structuring transactions. In other words, it prevents people from breaking up purchases to avoid crossing the threshold. From a practical perspective, however, it's not clear what the limits would be to this aggregation. In any event, guys, clarifying this condition and even raising the $200 threshold are simple amendments that could be made. And what matters most is that the senators clearly recognize that this approach would fix a very real barrier to fostering a more competitive marketplace. It's certainly understandable why the idea of the U.S. government stockpiling Bitcoin dominated the headlines, but cutting down the red tape and removing barriers to cryptocurrency use for individual Americans is something people shouldn't lose sight of. It is long overdue. I agree with that, guys. It is long overdue. I don't think they should tax cryptocurrency at all. It's just like having a dollar. It's like owning money. I mean, you shouldn't be taxed. But this would be a good start, guys. If they could take if they could move up the threshold to $200, you could use your cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or your favorite, currency coin to buy coffee, to buy groceries, to pay for a restaurant bill, you name it, to buy something in Amazon, to order, pizza, for a tip, if you want to tip your waiter or your waitress. So this is good. This is good for us crypto holders. I hope they pass this bill. That would be great, in my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, guys. Hopefully it does pass though in the future, guys. This is Top Crypto Bull, guys. Reminding you guys to please like the video. Also subscribe to the channels. Please help us grow. Also, guys, this is Top Crypto Bull signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.